Alright guys, this is a PSA for any mining ship that uses a cloak in their low slot as your way of being safe. If an enemy enters the system and uses their red scanner, like I'm about to do, they will get a list of all the anomalies and asteroid belts where there is a player located if they can scan you down. With an Orca or Rorqual, it's going to be very easy. So I zoom in here, I see there's something in the mining belt. If I scan this down, if I finish this puzzle before you cloak up this fast, because you happen to look away from the computer or whatever, boom, I'm warping to you. Let's say you cloak up right now, right? It's too late. Now that you've cloaked up, I'm warping into the belt. So let's see what happens when I get to the belt. Right, we're arriving in the belt. I see no mining ships, right? But I know that I scanned something down in this site. If it's an Orca or Rorqual, I know it's not going to be able to take off in time. So I go back into my star charts, open up the combat tab, the same scan, you're still there. All I do is approach you. Now that's going to set my ship in a direct line with where you're hiding, even though I have no idea where it is. Say you're up high, say you're down low, it doesn't matter. I'm going right at you. In this case with an afterburner on. And with that, when I get within 2 kilometers, you're uncloaked. Easy peasy. And now you're probably a dead mining ship. One of the main reasons I'm showing you this is that people who have a cloak on think that they're safe. They think that as soon as an enemy comes into the system, they cloak up and they're fine. That's only going to matter if you cloak up before they complete their scan. And the way that I've been doing it, it takes me approximately 8 seconds to scan you down. So if you look away for a few seconds, I've already got you. It's too late. And we had a situation a long time ago where Crimson was mining in his Orca, and an enemy came into the system and he cloaked up. But he had to recall his drones first. So the time it takes to recall your drones before you can cloak up, that player's already scanned you down. That player entered the belt, and we had no idea how that player was able to locate cloaked Orca and head straight for him and throw up a bubble. But this is exactly how they did it, and I wish I would have known this sooner, but this is how enemies are going to find you even when you're cloaked. Now you're probably thinking, okay, that's fine. Let's say I cloak up and I start moving while I'm cloaked. I start approaching the citadel. Well, let's see what happens when you cloak up and you're going to be moving while cloaked. You're going to be going at a much slower speed. And we'll see if I can replicate that exact same tactic where I get within 2 kilometers of you while you're moving and cloaked. All right, round 2, we're going to do the moving test. I'm going to go ahead and hit my scan. Just like I entered the system, I hit scan first. Takes a few seconds, open it up, find the belt that I see something glowing, scan it down, boom, 1 line, easy, warp. Okay, at this point you've cloaked up, and not only have you cloaked up, you're moving in a random direction, so I don't know which direction you're moving in. And even though you're going super slow with the cloak on, you're going in a random direction, right? So there's no possible way that a player could find you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my cloak on here, even though I don't need to. It was just in case I happen to land on, let's say I landed on a fleet or something like that, and I don't know what I'm gonna be running into. But even if I turn on my cloak, because I'm a covert ops ship, I'm gonna be moving faster with my cloak on than you might be moving in, say, an Orca with your cloak on. So I'm still gonna be able to catch you, and you're not even gonna know that I'm in the belt with you. Open up my scan, there you are. Even though you're cloaked, I'm still going to approach. And I do it a few times just in case. I'm doing it right at the end of my warp, but that definitely, you can see my ship start moving there while I'm cloaked. I'm going over 300 ms. I'm sure that a mining ship is not doing that in a normal cloak, so eventually I will bump into you. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to turn off my cloak here so that you can see that I am still heading in the same direction. We'll throw on our afterburner, so we're going in that direction faster, giving you even less chance to decloak and then warp off. Go back, open it back up, you're still there. You're still there showing. I still hit approach, and boom, I'm right on top of you. And if I'm on top of you, you can't recloak. And if you're an orca, you got a slow warp away time at this point. So I got you dead. So please take this into account. Covetor 2s, orcas, rorquals. If you are using a cloak to be safe in nullsec from hunters with red scanners, it is not safe. It is not 100% guaranteed to keep you safe. And this is a technique that eventually everybody's going to find out how to use and is going to use against you. So I would suggest going with warp stability or quick align time, because this is not going to work forever and people are going to start figuring it out. And just to showcase how much damage I can do, I'm going to blow up Chiako's ship right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to blow it up. Maybe? No, I won't do it.